Hello YouTube! It is Toy Adventures here again, finally, with another figure review, because I know this is the kind of content you guys are truly waiting for, is to hear me talk about a toy. Well guys, today we have a very special figure review. I've been waiting this one for a long time, and I'm sure you guys have been waiting for me to cover this. Here we have the Cretaceous Spinosaurus Extreme Chomping. Now this is Mattel's third attempt at a Spinosaurus. First starting with the original Extreme Chomping from the Legacy line, moving on down to the Dino Damage one with the peel away skin flap that was right here, and now this one, which is another reincarnation of the Extreme Chomping, now under the Cretaceous line. It's got a new paint job, and quite frankly, I think this new paint job is stellar. It looks super good. In fact, I don't even think I need to get a custom version of this Spinosaurus because I'm just happy with its base color scheme. It's very organic, very Spinosaurus-like, and it's just believable. So I'm very happy with the paint already on this, just looking at it from outside the box. Taking a look at the packaging, it is a nice big packaging. I was actually kind of surprised when I saw it. It almost looks like it's a bigger figure, but I don't think it is at all. I think it's the same size. But other than that, let's just take a look at the box. So we have the standard Camp Cretaceous packaging going on. A nice picture of the gimmick right here. It is just another Extreme Chomping, so it is very similar to the ones we have before, if not identical, other than the damage on the side of the chest from the Dino Damage. But other than that, we have our typical, characters right here. Taking a look at the back. Nothing really too much going on. You have your Albertosaurus and your Sarcosuchus down here, and it just shows you what it does pretty much, which is the Extreme Chomping. So, I mean, there's not too much I can say new about this figure, so we're mainly going to be covering what's different about it and what's unique about it, and not so much the articulation and whatnot. I have a older video where I cover, I believe, I cover both Spinosauruses, the original Extreme Chomping and the Battle Damage. If there's anything new about this, I will cover it. Otherwise, it's not really relevant. Most of you have a Spinosaurus by Jurassic Park by now, and if not, I'll try and go over the basics so you kind of understand what to expect. Other than that, let's get this bad boy out of the packaging. Boom, just like that. Super easy, out of the box. And here we have our brand new Camp Cretaceous Spinosaurus. Now this makes me curious, is the Spinosaurus going to make an appearance in Camp Cretaceous, or is this just another tie-in? I mean, either way I'm happy, either way we get a Spinosaurus toy, but it would be really nice to see the Spinosaurus in Camp Cretaceous. I'm not the biggest fan of Camp Cretaceous. I think it's a little corny, but it is, really geared towards a younger audience, so I kind of understand it. But to see a Spinosaurus in there would just make it worth watching completely. Just to see such an obscure Jurassic dinosaur represented would make me so happy and really make me forgive a lot of the corniness of the show. So, just taking a look at the color scheme, we have a brand new color scheme. Unfortunately, I do not have the original Spinosaurus to compare it to, so I'll go ahead and flash a picture of what that looked like up on the screen now. So as you can see, that one was supposed to be based off of the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus. I don't know why they went for just a dull gray and some red and some white, but it was pretty simplistic. This one is also pretty simplistic. You just have like this brown, a dark brown at the top, the cream colored striping and markings on the face, the red on the face and the sail. It's simple. But the way they apply it and where the colors are makes it very effective. So I find this to be easily the best colored Spinosaurus by far. They're all good, they're all cool, but this one I have to say is my favorite out of all of them, just because of the paint scheme just works so good. This is what I want from an arid Spinosaurus, deserty, aquatic kind of creature. This really fits the bill, and I'm very happy with it. So paint-wise, this one's a 5 out of 5 for me. Mattel really picked some good colors and good color placement here. They don't have a big budget to put on paint clearly from their line, but I think where they apply it makes all the difference. And here, this figure really shows that you don't need crazy good detailing to make a good looking dinosaur figure. And I'm happy about it. So, for its action feature, it's the same as it's always been. You squeeze the neck right here, and it's, of course, always been kind of stiff when you first get it. Basically, you press it, the mouth flings open, and yada yada yada. This has to be one of my complaints with the figure, is that there's just no innovation. Still, the tongue still gets in the way. It's still this hard rubbery plastic instead of it being at least rested down or molded down like the new T-Rex is. It's pretty much just a repaint in every way. I heard that it might have been getting a bigger sale. It doesn't look like it is getting a bigger sale. It looks like the same sale that all the other Spinosauruses have had, which is kind of a bummer. That is pretty much the biggest bummer of this figure, is that there's nothing really new other than the paint scheme. There's no new gimmicks. There's no new features as far as I'm concerned. We'll take a look at the battle damage and my my other. I have the original, but it's repainted. But we can still take a look at it for proportions reasons to see if there's any new parts. Other than that, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Here is the foot code for those who are still interested in this app. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to take a look at it with the original. Now this one's legs are super loose, so getting her to stand is kind of a nightmare. As you can see, mine has a custom paint job. This is not how the original Spinosaurus looked. This is a custom paint scheme. I already showed a picture of what the original looked like. So don't get confused thinking that this is some amazing original that we got skipped out on. No, this is a custom paint job for those of you that don't know. Anyway, taking a look at the molds. Like I said, these are the same mold through and through. I mean, even the spines are the same size. I'm pretty sure. It's hard to tell because, of course, this guy's at a lower angle. Yep, they're the same size. I moved it up just a little bit. They're the same size. Everything on this is the same, essentially, other than, of course, the paint. So, there's no new molding. It's just another repaint of the classic Extreme Chomping Spinosaurus. And while I'm kind of bummed that there's no new innovation, I just see this really as Mattel's third attempt to get a Spinosaurus to the US in mass quantities. Every time else, even with this battle damage on here, it was at Walmart for a very select amount of time during the holidays, and then poof, gone, never seen again, and went right back up to having crazy prices on eBay. So hopefully, I mean, Target, at this point, Target's far more superior than Walmart in pretty much every aspect. They stock things faster, they have better stock, they have better selection. Walmart kind of got left in the dust. Sometimes Walmart will get some pretty cool stuff out of the blue, but overall, your best bet is to just stick with shopping with Target. Anyway, taking a look at the battle damage. Again, the battle damage is still just a regular mold, just with the added gimmick of having this huge gash in the side. You can pull it down, oh, there's blood and there's bones. Yeah, a little like overboard. And I was never a big fan of this figure. The only reason I like this figure is because it allowed me to get easy Spinosauruses for repaints. The paint wise on this figure is atrocious, to put it mildly. Never seen a big blue animal walking around, and I don't think I ever will. This is the Blue's Clues equivalent of a Spinosaurus, and it's getting out of my face. Back on to this beauty. So, now that we've compared it with the other ones, we've established that this is just a repaint, as I said before. But don't let that stop you from getting it, especially for most of you kids out there who don't have access to the internet or can buy things online. This might be your first chance of getting a Spinosaurus, and you guys are getting it good because this is the best one released so far, in my personal opinion. The paint is there, the gimmick is still there, and it doesn't have a huge gash in the side that looks ugly and strange. So this is a solid entry. We'll have to see if this is available in mass quantities, as it should be. But if it is, then this is a total win for Mattel. This is a total win. Now, I know you guys want to hear my reaction. to what got revealed. The infamous Ford Explorer. The Ford Explorer got revealed. Every video I've been hyping it up. Where's the Ford Explorer? Where is it? Ladies and gentlemen, it's coming now. It got revealed, and I can't be more happy with Mattel. The only way I could be more happy is if they did a engine hunter vehicles and some mobile command center. But this is what I've been asking for. Mattel, you're on the road to redemption. Big time. Just keep this up, keep the humans up, keep the vehicles up, and we will love you like day one again. You hear me? Anyway, guys, that has been all for this review. Let's go! I'll see you guys later. Peace!